Hello everybody, my name is Tabo. I'm here today to talk to you about my daughter, talk to you about grief and what it does to you. I lost my daughter over 6 years ago to suicide, and I found it difficult to speak to even my family. I speak to them, but there's certain things that I don't speak to them about. But I've never tried to talk to anybody about it really, because I felt like they wouldn't understand. Plus, there were things that said to me at the time that made me feel like I couldn't talk to any people, even my own family. I just thought, because recently somebody that I know, they lost a child as well. And I felt I can feel like what she was feeling, but I thought maybe sometimes it's good to talk to other people as well, so they know how it feels. Because this is not something that it will go away in a day or even years, because now it's been over 6 years, but it feels like it just happened yesterday. It doesn't feel like it's happened a couple of years ago. So I thought I would just come and just kind of talk to whoever, somebody who's going through this, whether it's now, because even it could happen to you in future, but because nobody knows, even somebody who's happened to somebody that they know, they might be able to maybe help them. Because when it happens to you, unless it happens to you, actually your life falls apart. And even though even for me, I have other children, but it's still like hearing somebody say, oh, you have other children. I didn't like that, because I just wanted my daughter back. Whatever it was, I just wanted my daughter back. It's like some people, they don't understand that. For me, that at time, of course, I didn't understand, because when you grieve, the way you feel, you can't control what you feel. But the only thing is, it's what you do that what people see. So when they see you walking, doing whatever, they'll say, oh, you're so brave, you're doing this. But what's inside, it's what nobody knows, what you feel inside, because you're broken to little pieces inside. And you're trying to gather yourself, but it's not that easy. And for me, it took me, I think, maybe 3 years to actually be able even to even something like even pray. It took me 2.5 years to even pray properly, that I mean it. It's only because I wasn't ready for anything. So this is one of the things that people don't say, because life goes on, and because you are standing on the side, and your emotion, they're all over the place. And of course, life has to go on, but it stops actually when you lose somebody. It stops there. Your life doesn't go anywhere. Everything is on hold. What I say to encourage somebody who in a position like mine, or this happened to them, is find something that you enjoy doing. I know it's going to be difficult, but that's the only thing that's going to help you. Because if you don't have anything to do, then what's there for you? You'll be just stuck in the same, as they say, catch-22, because it will just the same thing, because your life is you stuck, so something that will help you to move on. Even if you do I know some people, sometimes they make, maybe to keep them going, they might set up maybe like a charity in the child's name, or I don't know. I saw, but I know why sometimes they do that, because that will help you keep going, and at the same time it keeps that memory of your child alive. For me personally, what helps me, it's I couldn't work anymore, and anyway my work was getting a little bit difficult because it involved working with children, which was I found so difficult. Like I found it so difficult. Even I even left my job, my permanent job that I had. So I just work, and instead of that I just did like a agency, because then I could just work for a few hours, so I don't have to be there for very long, because I find it so difficult listening to, it's just even like children, like if you hear that they're playing all these things they brings back all the memories that for your child, or things that happen. But what sometimes what comfort me, like this, what I'm wearing now, this is one of the things that my daughter had. So when I put it on me, it gives me, I don't know, it makes me maybe feel like closer to her, or it just gives me courage. I don't know, it just comforts me. So whatever, anything that makes you and comfort you, you do it, because everybody is different. Everybody, maybe they could look at a picture, they could look at things like that, or what they normally do, but some people find it difficult. So everyone is, we all different, and the way we cope is different. So find something that it will make you, carry on, do something positive, because it's, at the end of the day, this is the only thing I'm saying. As long as you do something positive, it will help you to just do at least something, because whoever that person you lost, they never go away. And one of the things I kind of say that I actually learned to do is like, you end up learning what, even like you can cry from inside and nobody would know that you're crying from inside. I know it's strange for me to say that, but this is the kind of thing that I really find myself doing, because at first I could not, it was so difficult for me when I'm traveling, maybe on the tube or on the buses, to not cry. So I try to, because I don't want anybody looking at me. I don't want pity. I don't need pity. It's just the way you feel, and you can't help it. Some people say don't cry, but crying actually helps you. Crying helps you. When you cry, sometimes you actually feel better after that. So if somebody say don't cry, then no, they're not, that's not, you have to cry. You have to let out all the things that you feel, because it's part of life. You have to, because if you don't, then imagine what's going to happen to you. That's going to affect you emotionally, physically, and you will be ill. So you have to let go all the things that you feel. But I'm not saying cry all the time, which is not, it's not ideal. But if you feel like you could cry, even for 10 minutes, what's wrong with that? And then after that, you can go back and remember all the things that you remember about the person, and all the things that you remember about your loved one. And that helped me so many times. But as I said, one of the things, like, you learn, like, because if you're in public, sometimes you don't want to cry. So everybody, to just finish off, I just hope this little video helps you in some way. And if you have any questions, please feel free. I will be ready to answer your questions. And thank you so much. And you take care of yourself. Stay blessed. Bye bye.